I've been reviewing a lot of power stations recently, and I came across this one, and it does it in a little bit different way. And I wanted to look at it because I wanted to see a scenario where, because maybe you have one of these batteries already, or maybe you have multiple of these batteries because maybe you have a lawnmower, you have a snowblower, you have a riding lawnmower, something else that has a lot of these that you need these batteries for. And then if you want a power station, well, how easy it is to convert one of these into a power station. Like, what's the difference between like a dedicated power station like this, the Bluetti 200 Elite, and a built power station like this? Is it going to be a lot more cost effective? Is it going to be a lot better performing? Is it going to be a lot more convenient? Let's see what some of the drawbacks are, see what the positives are, and see if it makes sense to get a power station like this. This is the Ego Nexus power station, and has a total wattage of about 1600 watts from this setup here. Let's compare that to maybe the Bluetti 200 Elite. This one has an overall size of 2073 watt hours and can output 2600 watts at a time. This one can output 2000 watts constantly. This one can output 2600 watts constantly. This one goes up to 3900 watts at peak. This one goes up to 3000 watts at peak. This one is not modular. This one is modular. This one allows you to use these batteries for other things. This one is just the batteries are stuck in here. You can't use them for anything else. This one allows you to use other batteries. This one allows you to use the batteries for other tools, which is obviously a huge benefit here. This one is a little bit easier to move. It's a little bit smaller, a little bit more compact, a little bit easier to store, and a little bit easier to travel with. This one's going to be a little bit harder, a little bit more bulky, harder to travel with. So let's compare the charging speed. This one can charge up on the fast charging mode, the turbo charging mode, in an hour and 10 minutes, from 0 to 100% in an hour and 10 minutes. This one, the fastest it can charge is 12 and a half hours to charge up this whole battery bank. That's 1600 watts of power. This one, you got the total wattage of 2073, and you can do that in an hour and 10 minutes versus 12 hours. So huge difference at the speed of getting it going. This one's a lot easier to charge with solar. You have a dedicated solar plug. It's a standard solar plug where you can input 1000 watts of solar. This one, you kind of have to jimmy rig it to get the solar to work. You got to get proprietary plugs to get the solar to work on this. You can get the solar to work, but it's going to charge much slower with solar, and it's really not a viable solar charger, and really just isn't a viable option for charging with solar, just because it doesn't charge up very fast with solar, and then you just don't have enough light in the day to get it charged up. So really, that's where it's going to come down to, what are the features that you need? Do you care about fast charging? Do you care about solar charging? Do you care about like a good form factor? Or do you already have these batteries and you want a power station, you want it for only $600, you now get a very similar power station to this, where you can output a very similar amount of power, where you can still run a microwave, you can still run a freezer, you can still run a fridge, all those things at the same time with this, since you already have these existing batteries. Definitely not something you're going to get unless you already have these batteries. If you don't have these batteries, this is going to be a better solution. Something like this is going to be a better solution for you.